What is up, fellow travelers? Aaron the Old Man Gamer here, and we are back with some more low sodium game time featuring Dark Souls 3. So, in the previous episode, we unlocked this little shortcut here, and we took a quick trip back to the bonfire to replenish our Estus and to restore our weapon durability. So, today we're going to be going upstairs using this elevator, and we're going to be taking on the Dragonslayer Armour. Go here. This is kind of the lengthy elevator ride. So we're going to be using Egon as a summon. Primarily, we're going to be chucking pyromancies at this guy, and Egon's going to be tanking him so that we can get off our spells and also to heal and restore our Estus. So here's Egon's sign right here. It's the only reason I really cared about Arena of Karim, because an update to Code Vein has been installed. Nice. Something to think about later. So we're going to be summoning Egon for this. Other than that, we really didn't need Egon for very much. Arena, we're not doing miracles, so Arena's kind of useless to us. But still, we got to have somebody to give all those Lothric tomes to. Okay, Egon, come on, let's go. Okay. This guy is pretty tough. He hits really hard. The great axe that he's swinging around has electrical damage. This is why we need Egon. So we're going to have a tough time getting this... Oh, he got me. Probably shouldn't have switched back to my sword, because I'm doing way more damage with pyromancies. That's all right. That's why we sent the elevator back downstairs, because Dragonslayer Armour is not an easy fight. He's very tough, as you noticed. Hits really hard. He does electrical damage. Just Ember up right here. Oh, hey, we got an Undead Bone Shard. Yeah, we'll have to do that next time. I don't think that's going to severely matter, because we're more worried about damage infliction than healing at this point. So... that's our main concern. Let's go over this way really quick. And back up we go. Send that back down just in case we get killed again. And it may or may not happen. It's one of the things about the Dragonslayer Armour is that he is a tough opponent. But once we get past him, we'll be going up into Lothric Castle. So we're technically already in Lothric Castle. But we're going into the Grand Archives and then further up to where Lothric and Lorien are at. Alright, Egon, come on. Let's go. Grab our souls really quick. He's gonna come after me. Oh, there we go. Do some tanking for me, Egon. You gotta watch out. The sides of this wall have been taken out, so we could get you can gravity yourself over here. Uh-oh. Now the pilgrim butterflies are getting involved. Uh-oh. Now we're gonna have to... Is he dead? Oh, right, he is dead. Cool. Now you notice how easy of a fight Egon made that. Okay, so past this way is the Grand Archives. So we're going to take a quick rest right here. And we're going to go over this way really quick and get the goodies that are over in this area. So, really quick like, there's this little area down here. No reason to go down here other than the fact that there's some Titanite over here. So we got that. And we go up this way to get the key to open the Grand Archives up. There's another bonfire right here. Yeah, I know it's kind of stupid that there's a bonfire within sight distance of another bonfire, but what can you say? It is what it is. So I grab this right here. So we got a set of twin blades and the key. So we're not going to use the key just yet because there's some stuff that we want to do over this way. So one of the things we did was we restored our Estus, so we can take out that dragon thing and it's over that way. So you'll notice all this stuff is wrecked, but if we reload the area, so if we nip on over to Firelink Shrine and then come back, all that will be restored. But when those things get knocked off, you can get gravitied. So let's see. I wonder if you can see down this way. No, that's the other area. But there is an item that you can get back that way. So you go down there, you go over that way, which is that area where we found that Titanite scale, and the other thing is a ring back that way. You go through a door in the back, and there's a drop down. You drop down this way, drop down there, and let me see if you can see it. There's an item down there. So you can see that area where something's really kind of shiny looking. You can grab that. It's a, what you call it, a chime that you can use for miracles. And there's a couple Lothric Knights that are kind of sitting down in that area. And you can use, if you have like a great bow or pyromancies or miracles or sorceries that shoot projectiles, you can just wreck those Lothric Knights without ever having to take any damage. So right down below is that abyssal thingy. Vulnerable as always to fire. So we're going to see if we can... That's 2. It can't get us up here. And there he goes. Total cheese, but that's okay. So the alternative would be to go down there and actually fight him. So because that area is kind of a distance, what we're going to do is we're going to switch out a ring here. So Sirius of the Sunless Realms has given us this cat ring. And that prevents fall damage from areas that are not like insta-death. So what we're going to do is we're going to just drop off over here. Notice no damage at all. And we're going to put back on our Covetous ring right here. And we're going to pick this up. It's a large Titanite. Over here we have soul item. So over there is a mimic. Inside that chest is the Sunlight Straight Sword. So we'll go over there and give that thing a love tap because we would need the souls. So we have a Lothric Divine Braille Tome. So we can give that over to Arena, and she should be able to sell us some more miracles. So what we're going to do is give this sucker a nice little tap. There we go. And we have the Sunlight Straight Sword. And a nice batch of souls. So, normally you would think that going out this way would be a good idea, but it's not. Because you're dropping down pretty far. So what you should do to avoid damage is go this way. See the ledge right here? You just go off this way, and then you drop down this way. There you go. No damage whatsoever. So we're going to go back to the bonfire over here. Now there's a Lothric Knight over there. There's a Lothric Knight Spear that you can get. We don't really want it. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to head back to Firelink Shrine because we're sitting on about 150,000 souls, which is kind of a lot even for us. So we're up to the point where that might only be 1 or maybe 2 levels at the most. So back at the start of the game, 150,000 souls would probably be about 4 or 5 levels, but not anymore. So first thing we're going to do before we go anywhere else, we're going to burn that undead bone shard. So we're going to go over here, talk to our friendly neighborhood firekeeper.
Speak thine heart's desire. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Okay, so 60,000 per level, so we can get 2 levels here. So, let's see, we can bump this up to 40 and get 590. That's pretty nice. And let's see. What do we get for hit points? 914. Still pretty nice. Let's see. 181. Up to 100 stamina. 56. So we really need to be doing some stuff with our stamina and some other stuff. Because when you're swinging big weapons around, you need more stamina, because every swing consumes a lot more. But right now, that bump up to 914 is pretty sweet. So we're going to do that. Let me see, let me do a quick thing. Okay, so if we go up to 41, we're not getting any additional boost from strength. We get a 3-point boost from dexterity. Something to think about. So I'm going to go up for the hit points this time, and then next time we'll bump up dexterity. And we'll start working on things like stamina and FP. Because if we're going to be using pyromancies, we're going to need more. We're basically going to need more FP. We're going to need to boost up our stats for faith and int to get more damage. So 37,000 souls. But we need double that.
May the flames guide.
So we need double that to gain another level. So we're going to need to go up to 60.
Ah, well met. How may I be?
Let's see. Do we have any soul items to sell? Yeah, we've got a bunch of soul items. We could probably go up to 60. Alright, so we're 73.
Ashen One, be sure to bring more.
Yeah, she's going to want us to bring her more souls.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Very
Let's
well.
level up some more.
Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
So we're going to go one more up with Dex.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Alright. So we've got a bunch of souls left. So let's go over here to Andre.
Well met. 'Tis good to see ye in good health. What needs smithing this day?
Let's see, what do we want to do? We don't have any Estus shards right now, but we can level some stuff up. So we've got this. So we've got more chunks now, so we could level this up. So we're at +8. We need 6, and we have 10. So we're going to go up to +9. So we need a slab to go up to +10. So we also have Twinkling Titanites. So we're going to upgrade this. So we need 8, and we only have 5. So we need 3 more Twinkling Titanite.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
So let's see, I think think Grey Rat has...
You know, about leaving, there must be something of use in Lothric Castle. I'm aware of the danger. That castle is a death trap. Not a single man has returned from the castle unscathed, even back in the day. But I don't want to sit around and die a petty rat. And I consider myself your friend. Thank you for placing your trust in me. Don't you worry. I know Lothric like the back of my hand.
The sad thing is, this is the last time you'll see Grey Rat alive, because he won't make it back. So, what we're going to do is we're going to buy a bunch of these, because we're going to need them at some point.
I will leave for some time. So long for now. Do stay safe, you hear? Or my efforts will have been for naught.
Okay, so that's going to be the end of Grey Rat's quest line. He's going to go off into Lothric, and we'll find his ashes in the Grand Archives. So let me see.
Well,
Let me take a quick look at what the Shrine Maiden has for sale here. Let's see. This is the Exile armor. There's Horus's set. There's Smo's armor. Dancer gear. So if you're playing a female character, this is your set right here. Dancer gear is pretty dope looking, I'll tell you that. See, there's Egon's set, the Morn armor. So I believe Egon is now dead. So if we go back to where we first met Egon, we should be able to find his body and get his I believe his shield and maybe his hammer. I believe it's just a shield though. So you also have the what you call it, Abyss Watcher armor set, the Eastern armor set, chainmail, bunch of other stuff.
Ashen One, be sure to bring more souls.
So the Dragonslayer armor, you can actually get hold of that armor in the Ring City DLCs. So there is a point where you can actually go and fight the armor again, and you can get the... let's see, I want to go this way. Yeah, you actually get the Dragonslayer armor. It's called the Iron Dragonslayer armor. Looks really nice. There's another armor suit that you can get after defeating the Nameless King, which looks like Ornstein's armor. We're not going to bother getting that because I'm not going to bother with Nameless King. Nameless King is a giant salt mine, and all it does is piss me off because you spend more time fighting the camera than you do fighting the Nameless King. So if you can actually get him off his wyvern, he's not that hard. You know, he's very doable as opposed to someone like Dark Eater Madeira who just one-shots you every time you go down there. So I'm not going to bother with either one of those guys, even though I've beaten them at some point before, just because they're too stressful to deal with. So we're going to go this way. So we've already been down that way. There's a ladder over here that we're going to go up. There's some goodies on the inside of this building over here that we want to get. So what we're going to do, let's go up this way. There's a chunk over here. There's 2 crossbow hollows and an axe guy over there. So what we're going to do is we're going to trigger everybody and kind of get out of range. So the thing is, it's like you kind of got to be careful because those guys can shoot through walls. So what we want to do is get Axe Boy over this way. So right now those guys are blocking him. So what we want to do is get Axe Boy over here so we can take him out. So what we don't want to do is get up there and have to fight on that catwalk. Getting on that catwalk is dangerous because the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to fall off. Hey, buddy. Sure you could see me. Hey. There we go. Come on over here where it's fun. Hey, buddy. Here. I'll make me throw pyromancies at you. Don't make me go all Senor Queso on you. Would you like some more queso? How about some more queso? Okay. I guess you wanted the cheese. Can't fault you. Cheese is good. At least for me. That's why they call me Senor Queso. Because I deliver the cheese. Oh, we got a great axe. Nice. Okay. Now that we've got the axe, we can go over this way and deal with these two guys. There's Tweedledee and Tweedledum are going to be shooting at us. So I'm going to go in here really quick. I wonder if he's going to come in after me. Where are you at, sir? Oh, you're out there. Oh, you're gonna use the old clip through the wall thing, huh? Well, screw you too. It's all right. Okay. There is a knight down this way. So before we go after him, we're going to go over here and grab this thing. That's the Knight's Ring, I believe. It basically adds 5 points to your strength. So there is a different ring for each different main stat. So there is the Priestess Ring, which adds to your faith. There's a ring for Dexterity, Hunter's Ring. Good night. I got some armor, large titanite shard, lightning gem. Cool. Pretty nice reward set for that. It's kind of a rare thing where you get 3 things at once. So right here, if you're a sun bro, you can praise the sun. So I don't know that you can you actually have to join the covenant, but anytime you do kneel there and praise the sun, you can get the praise. You get the praise the sun's emoji. So you open this up. So you can actually farm that Lothric Knight there for his great sword and his armor. He sometimes drops embers and stuff. So he's a pretty good farm. So we're just going to head on over this way and rest at the bonfire. Restore our Estus and our weapon durability. We did pretty good. We didn't expend too much in terms of resources. All right. So we are at 30 minutes here, so I'm going to end this here. We're going to pick up next time at the bonfire over there, and we will start going into the Grand Archives. So until then, I bid you all safe travels, and we will catch you again next time with some more low sodium game time on Dark Souls 3. Have a good one, folks.